Time has come where I'm going to have to take the engine out of the chop so we can see what the tapping noise is. So what I'm going to do is just whip round, take off all the bits and pieces, pipes, carbs and all that kind of stuff, just to disconnect the engine from everything, and then we can use the engine lifter to get it out. So I'll be back when I've stripped all the bits and pieces off. Right, I've got everything off and it's all ready to come out. The only issue that I have with the engine lifter is the chop frame is different than a normal XS frame. Whereas the front bracket on an XS you could take out, so you could get to the engine mount, but you can't on a chop frame because it's fixed in place. So I've had to bolt these pieces on here to rest underneath. Oh, it's actually sitting on that engine, that exhaust stud at the moment. But that'll lift. Well, I've lifted it up. I've lifted it up by about 2 inches, I suppose. I've lifted it up on the back, if you know what I mean. The back's come up, so basically I've got to try and push the engine back that way to get it out of that mounting. So looks like it's going to be a bit of a struggle, even with the engine lifter. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to turn the camera on. It was a fucking job and a half to get it out. I had to keep wiggling the bike around and then pulling the engine out a little bit at a time. But I'll show you. Couldn't get past them brackets. This is what I had to put in, this bit here, which is sitting underneath these. It's pretty solid, so won't do any harm. Around the back ones, got a couple of hooks on the bolt going through there. So now I need to get this up on the bench or take the top end off, I think. Yeah, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Take the top end off. Let me plonk it on something and then we can take the top end off and see the cam situation in there. Right, I'll be back again. I know one of the reasons why it's so hard to get out of the engine, out of the bike, sorry. See, my fucking wheels have got brakes on them, haven't they? What a cunt, eh? I had the fucking brakes on the wheels. No wonder it was so difficult to get the cunts out. Fucking hell. Fuck me, who the fuck's ruining this? I must have turned the recording off when I moved the camera. Yeah, well, I don't know how long it's been off. Maybe it ain't been off for very long. We need to undo this. The planes are back. Fucking planes are back. The plane. Who used to say that? That little midget bloke, wasn't it? Fantasy Island. It's got to be loose enough now. There we go. Off to be jolly will come. Getting tighter. Come on. Is it off? A little bit more. Or is that a pin in here that you don't want to lose? The pin actually slots into this slot here. Don't know if you can see that or not. There's a little slot there that goes over a little pin in there, which you lose that, you are buggered. So yeah, a pair of pliers with a motherfucker magnet on it, right? So the whole, basically the whole thing is magnetic now. So if you pull in this pin out and you drop it, it sticks to your pliers, right? So you don't end up crying. So don't lose that fucking pin. So you can put that in a bag all by itself, all by its lonesome. Magnet sticking to everything. There we go. 3 undone. I think on my other engine I put the Allen countersink screws in them. They're much easier to get in and out. These little countersink washers on as well, so you don't really want to lose them. I suppose if you did lose them, you can always use Loctite on them. And off you come. Nice. See, the head's lifting up now, so the bolts are off. Gaskets on there. Been off before then, isn't it? Let's see if we can get in there and show you. Don't know if you'll be able to see in there or not. You see all that carbon floating around in there. So it's not too bad. This shaft, that guide there seems alright, it doesn't seem any problems with that, but this one over this side, that's really rough. So I need to get that out to have a proper look at that really. So take the head off and that'll just pop out of there. A lot of muck. So I'll just wipe the top over a little bit before I take that head off. Well, anyway, the issue with the engine is the conrods are knackered in it. So that's it's a complete strip down job on the engine, which not too bad really. Got the I think I have got a couple of new conrods laying around somewhere. I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure if they're the 447 type or the 533 type. These are the 447 type. So I'll have to have a check and see where they are and see which ones I've got. Hopefully they'll be the 447 type. Otherwise, it's fingers in the pockets again. But we'll leave it for there and we'll come back to you when I've got some more bits and pieces for it, I suppose. Here's the other XS that I'm putting together. Slowly getting bits and pieces for it. Got a swing arm on the way, so I need a swing arm bolt to attach that. Got the rear mudguard fender. I've ordered loads of wire, so I think I'm going to build a wiring loom for it rather than, I've got a couple of old ones but they're really tatty, so I'm going to build my own one. And I've got the yokes, or the triple tree as you call them in the States. I've got all that. That's at the paint shop, so they're all getting painted up. Once I've got them in place, then I can have a look at my forks and see what the situation is with the forks I've got in the other garage. And I've got a few spare sets, but I'm not sure about the top bolts in the forks. I have to check them out and see what I've got. One thing I am finding it hard to get is the brake pivot for the it's the two types. There's one type for the drum brake and one type for the disc brake. I'm having trouble locating or getting hold of a brake, you know, the shaft that the brake lever bolts to. So if anyone knows of anyone that's chopped their XS and done away with the rear brake setup, so give us a shout, or greatly appreciated if you can find this one. Otherwise it's just when one turns up I'll get one eventually. So anyway, I'll see you on the next video, and that's that. I'll see you later.